Hi guys, so today I'm going to talk about what's the difference between ChatGPT and the Copilot. Um, right now, ChatGPT and Copilot is super popular. ChatGPT was from OpenAI. Copilot is Microsoft product, but both is free right now. So you can access both through online typing just Google ChatGPT or Copilot, Microsoft Copilot. You'll get the online version, or you can download on your phone. It's an app called ChatGPT and Copilot. I've been using them since they started. I think maybe 2023. Yeah. For the professional version, Copilot is part of Microsoft 365 Premium. You have to buy them. I use it at my last job or product manager. They're super helpful. I mean, people complain about AI. I mean, it's like gum, right? You complain about gum, but it depends on who's using it. I think a majority time I felt like all this AI tool is helping me. I'm not professional English writer, right? So whenever I need a writing like a proposal, scope document, any document, Copilot, Microsoft Copilot at work can read through everything on the cloud and then come up with whatever you ask for it. But I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about the professional, personal use, which is free. I use Copilot and ChatGPT at the same time because I felt like, unfortunately, there is between these two, there's no all-in-one. So there's pros and cons in between each other. So let me talking about what's good, what's not good, why I have to use two at the same time. So, for example, I find that there's big disappointment on Microsoft Copilot when I click on the copy a square copy icon, and then when I copy and paste into like Word document, Copilot is not formatted nicely. Unfortunately, Copilot, for example, on the web, Copilot can see they bolded title, and they like they list everything, right? So when you copy paste, unfortunately it doesn't bold it give you a bunch of like star sign and pound sign. I know what's those, because those when you write like within the script language, sometimes I use pound sign. Yeah, because I use Microsoft wiki site, so when you put both pound sign, it's bolded. But for regular user and for the environment, we're not in the script environment, right? We just copy simply into Word document. So we want to see the outcome. We don't care about what behind it. So Copilot doesn't do that. Unfortunately, when I copy to words, it give me like star, pound, pound. Like, and I'm not gonna format it myself because it was a lot of stuff. Right now, I'm prepared looking for a job. I use both ChatGPT and Copilot a lot. So I asked, can you come out with interview question and answer? And Copilot got a bunch of it. And then I copy paste. Then I have to, unfortunately, I have to it's not nicely formatted. So for this way, I have to use ChatGPT. So ChatGPT, when I do copy, it does format very nicely. It bolded and they give you like a list, like blue point or number list, whatever you put. It was on the website, and so that's one thing. And I think both are lacking when because I do technical like SQL Server code. So sometimes I ask them. It was very nice. They were nice on the website. So they have this kind of like a window with all the those codings with color coded. That was nice to read. But when I copy pick to words, they lost that functionality. So I'm so disappointed. So I hope Copilot and the ChatGPT can come back with it. I was trying to looking for feedback. Sometimes they ask for feedbacks. I want to write feedback to them because I want this improved. Because formatting is very important. It's very easy to read if you don't if you format nicely. I'm very visual person, so when something formatted nicely, color coded, I just felt like so easy for me to read. Sometimes if I look at everything like same color, or like my eyes just felt like too busy. Okay, so that's the thing. I felt like ChatGPT copy paste formatting is a little bit better, a better than Copilot, but and also now I'm doing YouTube. I use AI too because I just tell YouTube, I mean ChatGPT or Copilot, can you come up with SEO keyword search hashtag description title of like for example fostering dogs? So they come up bunch of stuff. I feel like ChatGPT did a good job because ChatGPT does kind of like, oh, adding some more, oh, please leave your comment, please subscribe my channel and like stuff like that. But Copilot doesn't do that, I think. And then Copilot, when I ask for keywords, sometimes it just doesn't format the way I want it as a YouTube description. um okay, so there's 2 points for ChatGPT. But I do find that one thing that Copilot is better in ChatGPT is I felt like Copilot is more personalized, more well, it gives me a feeling it's like it offer more options compared to ChatGPT. It's like very if I give an example, ChatGPT is more like left brain, Copilot is more like right brain. So let's say if I, for example, when my dog died, I just write something on both ChatGPT and Copilot, and Copilot actually whatever I ask, it provided. But sometimes it actually offer more. So it's more has I feel like I have more feeling toward to it. He would say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Lost dog is not easy. Lose a pet is not easy." So it give you more like a personal touch, more feel like a counselor counseling and tell you, "Oh, well, this is normal. You're not alone." Stuff. It does offer a lot more stuff. Like for example, it will offer based on the question I asked, they actually offer something more. So that's I felt like it's very good at Copilot, but the ChatGPT is just like it doesn't offer more. Well, it does. It does like in the question mark. Oh, do you want this? But most of the time, it doesn't. Okay, very good example is sometimes I want to write something and I want to both check reproof for me, check grammar mistake. So that's all I ask. I say, please check, please reprove the sentence for me. So if I copy same thing, okay, same thing, I copy to ChatGPT. ChatGPT just give me grammar error and stuff, correct my sentence. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But Copilot, it not only give you offer you reprove grammar, check grammar mistake that I ask. It does based on my content. It does offer more. For example, if I say, "Oh, write something about, let's say, dog eye infection," something, I said, "Can you check this sentence for me if I, write, have grammar mistake?" And then based on my content, I was asked because my content is about dog eye infection. Copilot will provide, "Oh, I'm so sorry for your dog." It's like more human touch. And also it will provide, "Oh, I have some tips for dog eye infection or some product." It will recommend it. So I felt like that's pretty good for Copilot. It doesn't need it. So Copilot have more humanized feeling. So that's why I use both. I feel like if both can combine, pros and cons into one product, will be nicer. I wish I can write them a feedback. Unfortunately, I couldn't. Once in a while, they said if I click a finger down, like finger up is good, finger down is bad. And then they don't give me a place to offer typing for feedbacks. I love to write feedbacks. I'm the type of person I like improvement, product improvement, because it make my life easy. So people should hire me for product feedbacks, because I can tell them I pay attention. Even though I'm a big picture person, but I do pay attention to improvement, because if I use something, I want to make my life easier, right? I don't like to switch both. It's kind of, I don't know, if you have this one product have everything we needed, that would be ideal. So yeah, I think that's big thing I noticed where I've been using ChatGPT and Copilot for almost for what, two over 2 years now. Yeah, since 2023. So I wish they can improve better. Um, what else? I just Yeah, I mean, there's a deep sea from China. I heard a lot of good story about it. I never downloaded it because I don't know. I just felt like there's too much stuff. I already struck juggling with between these two. I don't need all the two. I just want one that can do everything I wanted. Unfortunately, these two, I have to switch between these two. There's huge thing, especially copy paste. I feel like that's more important. Save my time to do copy paste. Unfortunately, Copilot didn't do that. I have to use ChatGPT in that sense, and then in other sense, I have to use Copilot. Oh, another thing too. Oh, Copilot. Another thing good with Copilot is it provide image. If you say, "Oh, can you create this image for me?" and Copilot will create a AI image. Unfortunately, ChatGPT doesn't do that. Yeah, it doesn't do that. That's why sometimes I want to create a thumbnail or something. I have to go to Copilot. It's like, why? Why don't they both of do stuff like that? And there's another thing which I found important for me in terms of use stuff, because a lot of time I ask, right? Then I want to make a list. I want to print out. So that's come with the first thing I was saying. But I want them to put it like a PDF file version. I think ChatGPT one time it did ask, do you want to put it in a printable format? ChatGPT does give me a one pager printable format. I thought that was nice. Unfortunately, they made mistake, so I think I put a feedback on that. They didn't make mistake on the picture file that they gathered from text. Um, but none of them can create whatever I was asking. For example, interview question answer create into PDF file, because I want to print it out. I don't want to sit in the computer read it. I want to print it out, read it like a book, and I can take to somewhere. If I go to plane, I can read on the plane, something like that. Um, None of them doing that right now. So anyway, I hope they can prove in the future. This is and they can provide somewhere easy for end user to gather feedback. For me, I think user feedback is very important, because that's the only way to improve your product. Without end user, right? You make all the things for end user. You want to profit, you just have to make end user happy. Okay, so this is my experience on ChatGPT and Copilot. Please feel free to leave any comments, and please subscribe my channel. I just got 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribe to my channel. I know my channel is not very professional, and I do not have a niche. That's the thing. It's so hard for me to find a niche. If I do only pets, then I don't know. I just couldn't find a lot of things that keep me going every day. That's why I have playlist. Even though I have so much stuff on my channel, but I I group them into different playlists. So for people like pets, go to my playlist. I have playlist for pets. I have playlist for travel. I have playlist for DIY. I have a playlist for UFO conspiracy theory. Even though that's not my video, and I have a playlist for my own thoughts and some stranger things happen that I feel so weird. And then I have a playlist for cooking as well. So please check out my playlist. Oh, I have playlists for the music I listen to every day. Whenever I see good music, I add to my playlist. So it's a public. So if you like my music, you are welcome to use my playlist as well. So please subscribe, come back, and like my videos. And at the same time, right now I still cannot making money through YouTube because there's two requirements. One is at least 1,000 subscribers. Another one is 40,000 watch hours per per year, 365. So I don't have enough. I still halfway away from 40,000 watch hours. So please watch my videos. Please go to my playlist and play my videos. Thank you. I really appreciate it. God bless us. Thank you.